Hey Max, don't you feel like time's been flying lately? I swear, I was just celebrating Tet, and now we're almost at the end of the year.
Well, time. The older you get, the faster it races, like a motorbike speeding down a hill. Before you can even hit the brakes, you see the sign saying, "Year's over."
Ha, that example sounds kinda funny, but it's true when you think about it. Last year, I set all these goals, learn new skills, read 20 books, hit the gym 3 times a week, and now, looking back, I think the only goal I nailed was try 20 new dishes.
So, that's a success, isn't it? At least you hit 20, as planned, just in a slightly tastier spot than expected.
What about you? Did you do anything memorable this past year?
If I had to list them, probably staying up late became a habit, gained a few kilos of belly fat, and leveled up my endless phone scrolling skills.
Wow, that sounds like a list of achievements no one could touch. But seriously, it feels like the older we get, the harder it is to stick to good habits.
Exactly. Being an adult is like an old phone batteries fading, too many apps, and it keeps freezing.
Are you poking fun at us right now?
Well, I'm an old phone myself. But honestly, I think it's not about checking off every goal. It's about keeping the optimism to laugh at your own laziness.
That's deep. You're right, being too hard on ourselves can be exhausting. But I still get this anxious feeling sometimes, like I'm not keeping up with everyone else.
Everyone's like that, Mina. But you know what? Life's like a bowl of beef noodle soup. Some like extra lime, some skip the chili, some want more broth. As long as it tastes good to you, who cares what others think?
Ha ha ha. What a weird analogy. But honestly, that makes me feel so much lighter.
That's my beef noodle soup philosophy. One day, I'll write a book. It'll be a bestseller.
A title like, Life is a Bowl of Bun Ba.
Absolutely. And the first chapter will be called Pick the Piece of Chai You Love.
You're something else, Max. Never running out of ideas. But that's why talking to you always feels less heavy.
Life's already complicated. If we don't add some salt, lime, or chili to spice it up, it'd be so bland.
That said, don't you ever feel pressured because you haven't done anything big yet?
Sure, everyone has those moments staring in the mirror, wondering, what am I even doing? But then I think sometimes the small stuff like making someone laugh is already a contribution.
You remind me of that time I was down about failing my certification exam. You dragged me out for Che and said, "Failure's like ice, it melts fast." I thought you were just joking, but it really helped me move on quicker.
Yeah, because I know a bowl of chai without ice isn't as good. Just like life without failures, you wouldn't taste the sweetness of success.
You really have a knack for turning everything into a food metaphor, don't you?
Oh, it's just 'cause I'm always hungry.
Ha ha ha, classic Max. But thanks to you, I'm realizing life doesn't have to be epic. Sometimes a bowl of Che or a funny story is enough to keep you going.
Exactly. Life's like a music playlist. You don't need every song to be a hit. You need a few skips to appreciate the good ones.
That's worth jotting down. One of these days, I'm posting on Facebook. Life's a playlist, just keep listening until you hit the good song.
Don't forget to credit me, Max the Philosopher.
All right. Hungry philosopher.
Well, at least being hungry makes me come up with all these food metaphors.
So, what are we eating tonight?
I'm thinking about what to eat. Something tasty that fits my life philosophy.
Like what?
Bánh tráng trộn. Because it's the perfect chaos just like our lives.
Ha ha ha. Nailed it. Deal, let's go.
Wait, what's serious? Some say love without jokes isn't serious, but I think love without laughter is more like a board meeting than love.
Haha. I mean, have you ever thought about settling down, starting a family?
Sometimes. But you know, every time I think about marriage, I picture myself arguing in the supermarket over whether to buy fish sauce or soy sauce. I'm scared I'd lose every time.
So what if you lose? It's about eating well. Besides, love isn't just about arguments, there are moments of sharing too.
I agree. But maybe love is like playing a co-op game. Pick the wrong teammate, and every level's a struggle.
Another spot-on but hilarious analogy. So, what kind of teammate are you looking for?
Someone who can laugh with me at silly things and doesn't run away when they see me cook instant noodles with sugar.
Oh my gosh, who puts sugar in instant noodles?
I tried it once. It wasn't half bad. Kind of an unexpected sweetness, like when life suddenly decides to be nice for a day.
I feel bad for your future partner already. But I get it, you just want someone who accepts you, no matter how weird you are.
Exactly. So, what about you? What's your ideal partner like?
I think I'd be happy with someone who listens to my random rambles every night. I have this habit of telling pointless stories before bed.
Yeah, I'm listening. If I were your partner, I'd probably lose sleep forever.
Haha, don't worry. I've mastered the art of lulling people to sleep with my abstract art stories.
Oh man, after hearing that, I'd sleep. But from mental exhaustion.
I'm kidding, but seriously, Max, don't you think friends sometimes play a role just as important as love?
Of course. I think friendship is like free Wi-Fi. When you've got it, you feel secure. Lose it, and you're lost. But sometimes, you don't even notice it's still there.
That analogy is so on point. Honestly, friends have gotten me through some tough times. Like when I was stressed about work, you dragged me out for grilled garlic butter banh mi and said, "Life's like this if it's burnt. Just scrape off the char."
I'm a full-time culinary philosopher now. But you know, friends don't always need to fix your problems. Just eating together is medicine enough.
Ha ha ha. But there's something nice about repetition too. It builds patience.
Oh, you're hitting a nerve. Some days, I open my laptop, stare at an Excel sheet, and feel like I'm playing an endless Sudoku game.
Another wild analogy. But you're right, sometimes you have to accept things. Not every task brings glory, but it keeps you going.
Yeah, like folding clothes. You keep folding, but one gust of wind and it's all a mess again.
Haha, you're the master of turning boredom into quirky metaphors.
Right. And sometimes while doing boring stuff, you come up with fun ideas. Like when I'm entering data, I think, if each number was a piece of candy, my desk would be a convenience store by now.
Yeah, I do. Sometimes I scroll for a bit and feel like I'm falling behind everyone else. People are traveling to Europe, flaunting new achievements while I'm sitting here eating instant noodles.
Gotta save yourself. Speaking of which, don't you think social media has too much influence?
Oh my gosh, you're such a professional poser.
But you forgot eating instant noodles is an art. Just know, the right angle, the perfect filter, and a caption like simple but fulfilling, and suddenly it's gourmet.
Yeah, that makes sense. Social media's like a distorted mirror. Stare too long and it warps how you see yourself. But if you can laugh at the warped reflection, you're fine.
Fake, but it saves your spirit. I think it's not about comparing with others, but laughing when you look at your own noodle bowl.
Haha, pure Max vibes. But honestly, talking to you makes scrolling social media feel less stressful.
Exactly. And if you post something silly one day, just call it contemporary art.
All right, stop promoting yourself. That's enough laughs for one day.
See? I'm not just a culinary philosopher, I'm an online soul therapist too.
Haha, what a plot twist. But really, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a famous singer, performing on stage in front of thousands.
Oh, yeah. As a kid, I dreamed of being a superhero. I'd jump off the couch shouting, "Transform!" Now, I've transformed into an office worker.
Hey, my singing's not times that time's bad.
And now, I sing karaoke with friends, with an audience of 3 or 4, but the critics outnumber the cheers.
You and your teasing. But I've realized dreams don't always have to be grand. Singing and feeling happy is enough.
Well, true, my eardrums are still intact.
Do you ever think youth passes by too quickly? I'm scared that one day I'll look back and only see regrets.
Yeah, exactly. In our youth, we set the bar too high and forget that small joys are what keep us going.
Of course you'd bring food or drink into it, but it does make sense.
I think youth is like a glass of lemonade. Gulp it down, it's gone fast. Sip it slowly, it lasts longer. The key is enjoying the sweet tart flavor while you drink.
Yeah, like collecting stickers for a journal. They're tiny, but together they make a vibrant picture.
So, instead of fearing time flying by, we should collect as many cute moments as we can, like eating chair with friends today or treating yourself to a movie tomorrow. Small stuff, but when you look back, it feels like life wasn't wasted.
Haha, that's so you, Max. But don't you ever want to create something truly big?
Exactly. And who says only big successes matter? Sometimes, sleeping in on a rainy day is already a dream achievement.
That's so heartwarming. You always know how to turn simple things into profound wisdom.
Sure, but I think big doesn't have to mean famous or rich. Just living so a few people remember you with a smile is enough.
Haha, but I think we're on the right track. We keep our dreams but cherish each day as it comes.
I didn't mean to. Guess my hungry brain just works in weird ways.
That example's really sweet. Remember the other day when we were strolling in the park and saw that elderly couple sitting on the bench?
Right, it's like a puzzle game. Don't just dream of the final picture, enjoy the feeling of finding a piece that fits perfectly.
That's what I think the ultimate dream island, nothing flashy, just someone to walk with you to the end.
I remember, they sat quietly, saying nothing, but you could see a lifetime of connection in their eyes.
So I think small joys are the real medicine. Like eating something delicious or hearing an old favorite song, those are enough to make a day happy.
Exactly. And to have those moments, we need to start savoring the small steps now.
Ha ha ha, that's an unexpected joy in itself, right?
I even find joy in the silliest things. Like this morning, I found a sock I'd lost last month.
You said that so well. Now I feel lighter, less worried about needing to do something huge.
Right. So, I believe youth isn't just a race, it's a journey of collecting tiny bits of joy. Gather enough, and you've got a treasure chest of memories.
Max, thank you.
Then we've succeeded. Another small joy for today, making my friend smile.
Food again. All right, I'll treat you to a milk tea as a reward for the hungry philosopher.
Whoa, getting serious all of a sudden. Stop it, or I'll have to eat something to balance out these emotions.
Hey Max, have you ever wondered, what's the meaning of life, really?
Sounds tempting. Let's go before this little joy slips away.
Yeah, but sometimes life feels so tough, like I'm standing at a crossroads with cars zooming by and I don't know which way to go.
Oh, the eternal philosophical question. I used to think the meaning of life was getting rich and famous. But after too many negative bank account moments, I've reconsidered. Maybe it's about living so no day feels wasted.
You make it sound so simple, but I've noticed that sometimes just going for a walk or sipping a coffee can completely shift my mood.
Who doesn't? But I think in those moments, just taking one small step makes a difference. Standing still is what's exhausting.
Food again. But that analogy's pretty clear.
Exactly. Life's like a hungry stomach. Don't dream of a whole feast. Just eat a small bite first, and you'll have the energy to keep going.
Right. Have you ever thought that a random thing you say could make someone feel warm inside?
That's me. And I think the meaning of life is also in connections. Like us chatting here, it already makes today feel less heavy.
Honestly, I didn't think much of it then. I just wanted to cheer you up.
Definitely. Like when you texted me, keep going, it'll be okay. Short and sweet, but it felt like a full battery recharge.
Yeah. But Max, are you ever scared of getting old?
That's what's great. Sometimes the meaning lies in simple things, no grand plans needed.
That's worth remembering. So what kind of story do you want to tell when you're old?
Everyone's a bit scared, but I think growing old isn't as scary as living without stories to tell.
I hope so too. If one day we're old, sitting on a park bench, still laughing about your food-inspired philosophies.
I want to say, back in the day, I laughed so hard with a friend during a silly chat that my stomach hurt.
Who cares? As long as we're happy.
Haha. They'll probably think we were senile.
And sometimes that happiness is as simple as a bowl of chai, a milk tea, or a word from a best friend.
Right. I think happiness isn't a destination, it's the ability to find joy along the way.
What would the title be?
See, we just came up with a guide to living positively.
Sounds quirky but fitting.
The philosophy of a hungry stomach and the art of savoring each day.
Max, thank you. Honestly, every chat with you feels like a burst of energy.
Yeah, life's both funny and tricky. If you take it too seriously, you'll never laugh.
And that's enough.
Same here, Mina. That's why I say the meaning of life is sometimes just finding a friend to laugh, complain, and dream with.
Ha ha. Let's go, hungry philosopher.
Exactly. All right, let's go eat. All this philosophizing's got me starving.